For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back, it was nothing in comparison to the noise generated about me by the constant thorn in my side, Seth.
Enjoy the show.
Much like Drew, Rollins had a bit of a tantrum when I walked through that curtain at Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE. I knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw of 2025, and after waiting a decade for this opportunity, I certainly wasn't going to let anything go wrong. So let's go back to January 2025, the start of a new era, and beat Seth Rollins in front of the entire world.
Seth freaking Rollins is motivated as we've ever seen him. This is personal.
The people are singing Rollins' song. This is Rollins' battle cry as he heads to war with CM Punk.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
Ladies and gentlemen, over 20 years ago, Seth Rollins got in a car and drove from Iowa to the East Coast to try out for CM Punk's training school. He redefined himself in his craft. Rollins and Punk would reunite briefly in NXT, and then the Shield would become mercenaries for Punk. And Punk would leave WWE for personal and professional reasons. Talk negatively about WWE, while Rollins carried WWE on his back for a decade. CM Punk would return to WWE 14 months ago to huge fanfare, the support of the fans and many in the back, and that didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight. Seth freaking Rollins versus a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk.
And this capacity crowd just exploded. They know exactly what time it is.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
And this is CM Punk's first singles match since October, since that brutal Hell in a Cell match against Drew McIntyre. It's Punk's first match on Monday Night Raw, period, since 2014.
Seth Rollins prides himself on being the absolute workhorse of WWE. You have to imagine he sees that as a point in his favor here, a clear advantage he has over Punk.
CM Punk and Seth Rollins, two men who are completely beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent, their work ethic, and their passion and drive.
But as similar as they are in those respects, where they have diverged has become a point of contention between both of them, which has brought us to this point in the main event of a historic Monday Night Raw.
A magical feeling in the air as Seth freaking Rollins faces off against a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men who are beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent and work ethic.
However, there is absolutely no love lost between these two men. Two absolute legends in their own right, but where Rollins carried this company for the past 10 years.
Shoulders down, pinning predicament.
No surprise there, he's still pretty fresh. If Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk, he's gonna...
If this lands, it's over.
Phoenix Splash!
Here's the cover, is it enough? Oh.
Wait, look at the feet are on the ropes.
What? Oh, he kicked out.
Let's not get ahead of...
Oh, wrestling him down.
It's cinched in, this could be over. CM Punk on the... Looking to free the arm and does just that.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Oh, simply devastating!
Seth Rollins back of the neck with a forearm. What a blow.
Both arms hooked.
Pedigree! That patented high-impact offense from the Visionary. Punk's completely rattled now. You want to talk about dream matches? Even before the animosity started to boil between these two, CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins represented the best of their respective eras.
These men had some interactions, even some battles during Punk's previous run in WWE, but back then, Seth Rollins was only starting to gain notoriety as a member of the Shield.
Consider this, guys. When Punk left WWE, Seth Rollins had yet to capture a singles championship on the main roster. Now he's a Grand Slam champion in WWE, a four-time WWE champion, a Royal Rumble winner, and a Money in the Bank winner who cashed in the briefcase in the main event of Wrestlemania.
Wow. When you lay out Seth's resume like that, he might have an even more decorated career than the man who calls himself the best in the world. Goes for the suplex, powered up high. Oh, but dropping behind Eddie.
Escapes and a chop block takes him down. Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole the bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife and their dog. If Rollins can find something similar to set Punk off, it could give him the mental advantage tonight. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
And CM Punk is keeping the pressure on, completely taking it to Rollins here.
Oh, toss to ringside. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or disqualification.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Using that barricade with great effect.
Don't know what the plan is here.
Oh, you know, just mingling with the people.
Traveling into the crowd now.
Have to be mindful of the count, though.
Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show.
Stopping all that nonsense right now.
Out of the ring goes Seth.
Again, Punk is headed out of the ring.
WWE Universe lock out.
Things are getting very chaotic. Mongolian chop. Surrounded by the WWE Universe.
Nowhere better to settle your differences, Cole.
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent. And backbreaker.
This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return in Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now Punk and Rollins finally get to take out all their frustration tonight.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. Looking to explore things ringside now.
Oh, now sent out into the WWE Universe.
Spin kick to the midsection. And now war is being waged out in the sea of fans.
These people didn't know they had front row seats.
Rollins getting worked on here.
Yeah, now Punk's got Rollins in as vulnerable position as we've ever seen him. Heading into the crowd now. This could get dangerous.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. He quickly slides into the ring.
We could see a count out here. And back in. He was dangerously close to being counted out of this one.
CM Punk had suffered some injuries since his return. In fact, he tore his tricep at the Royal Rumble a year ago and was out of action for over 6 months. Punk says that tonight he's completely healed. But Wade, you're an athlete. Never divulge the extent of your injuries, right?
Oh, I absolutely would. For sympathy.
Real classy, Wade. Uh-oh. He's got...
Why stop the count now? He must be out of his mind. He practically had the match won. Setting them up in the corner. Could be thinking of something big. Putting it all on the line here, scaling the ropes.
Boom! Good defense from him. Frog splash!
Seth's path to victory becoming ever clearer by the moment. He is enacting his plan against Punk to perfection. Knee to the jaw, opponent groggy, and now opponent drop with a clothesline.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Incoming!
Oh, body on body.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. Butterfly backbreaker.
He takes hold.
Woo! Rough landing right on the back.
Heading to the top now.
Stalking from above.
Blast off. Off the top rope, a diving hammer strike. Again? He's making the climb again? I can't believe this. And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety. Although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
I hit your move. They sing my song. All of this.
And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet... Wait a minute!
Oh my goodness, cover! Isn't it up and a kick out?
Well, catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp and coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet. Pounding away on Rollins, frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out. I don't know if it's resiliency, I don't know if it's sheer instinct, but I do know that tonight, CM Punk will not allow Rollins to be the better man. Buckle bomb! A visionary man doing visionary things. What's Rollins?
Maybe looking for a power bomb here.
But right hands create separation and an escape.
Leaving him against...
From the middle rope, spiked with a stomp.
That should cause the definitive end to this battle.
Rollins did it. Seth Rollins just beat CM Punk.
Here is your winner, Seth freaking Rollins!
This has to be pure vindication for Seth Rollins. He beat Punk, extracted the demon, so to speak, and now he can move on, knowing who the true best in the world is.
Well, if you really think Rollins is going to move on, I got a bridge to sell you.
A magical feeling in the air as Seth freaking Rollins faces off against a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men are beloved by the WWE Universe for their...
Oh, looking to end this. Turning the pin around.
What is he thinking right now? Hopefully he does not regret it.
Sit out pile driver.
If Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk, he's going to have to do everything in his power to resist Punk's mind games.
Well, I agree with that sentiment, Wade, but come on. Let's not pretend that Punk's immune to the psychological attacks the Architect is capable of.
Indeed, guys, Rollins and Punk are two masters at getting under the skin of their opponents. The big question is, who can execute on their plans first? And here we go. This will not be pretty. This will be a fight between two men who hate one another. Punk versus Rollins.
Calf kick on the money.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Yeah, now Punk's got Rollins in as vulnerable position as we've ever seen him.
CM Punk has been very public about the many injuries that Rollins has suffered over the years. He'll no doubt be looking to target those areas tonight.
Rollins' neck, his lower back, that surgically repaired knee. Look, you can even see the brace. There's no doubt that Rollins is something of a moving target tonight, at least in Punk's eyes. But Rollins can target Punk too. Don't forget about that triceps injury from last year, because Rollins definitely has it.
Quick thinking right there.
Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or disqualification.
Jumping knee drop!
So precise. Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole a bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife and their dog. If Rollins can find something similar to set Punk off, it could give him the mental advantage tonight.
And a well-placed calf kick there. Well, I hope these fans are enjoying their front row seats to the havoc of this match. Getting way more than they paid for. Double underhook backbreaker.
Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first.
Corey, I don't know my notes handy. Who did Punk last face on Raw?
It says here he now works with office supplies.
You've always got to be on your toes in WWE, even if you're in the crowd.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count.
Rollins making perfectly clear who the visionary is in this match.
And he comes in under the ropes now. From the top, diving double axe handle. Seth Rollins just getting dismantled.
And CM Punk is keeping the pressure on, completely taking it to Rollins here.
And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety. Although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
You hear them sing, I hit your move. They sing my song. All of this.
And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet...
Wait a minute! Oh my goodness! Cover! Isn't it up and a kick out?
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp and coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet. Pounding away on Rollins, frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out.
Opponent doubled over. This doesn't look good.
Stop.
That could be Punk's demise.
Makes the cover.
Whoa! I don't believe it. Incredible resilience on display.
Seth Rollins in deep thought, hoping to conjure one last move to win this.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
GTS connects. Seth has got to dig deep now.
2 count. No way.
Seth freaking Rollins with a close freaking call.
I don't know how he survived that.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Oh, jumping knee strike.
Lights out.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Shoving him into the corner now. And then follows.
It looks like he could get it done here.
Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.
Here is your winner, Punk!
What a fight, what a night, and what a win. CM Punk once again showing why he is indeed the best in the world.
This truly was a battle between two men at the absolute top of the mountain when it comes to professional wrestling. This really could have gone either way a number of times, but in the end, Punk had Rollins' number.
Yeah, but don't think this is over for Rollins. If anything, this result is only going to enrage him even more, set him off even more on his self-imposed crusade against CM Punk.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me, and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event on the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not listen to reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh, no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh, my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins.
The visionary and the revolutionary of WWE.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth freaking
Officially the coolest entrance living every man's dream, Seth freaking Rollins.
Las Vegas serenading Seth freaking Rollins.
You guys remember what happened 10 years ago up in California, the Bay Area? Seth Rollins cashing in Money in the Bank in the heist of the century at WrestleMania.
An iconic call built for an iconic performance. Seth needs another one of those iconic moments this evening against two of the best this industry has ever seen.
A 14th appearance in Wrestlemania, the third time he's been in the main event.
Come to Wrestlemania for the wrestling, but stay for the karaoke. We've got a bit of everything tonight here in Vegas.
The OTC has arrived in Sin City.
From Pensacola, Florida, weighing 1,365 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
For a record 10th time, Roman Reigns will main event WrestleMania.
A titan of this industry marching to the ring with his signature celestial swagger, the epitome of ice-cold, effortless cool.
Roman Reigns with a record of 9-3 at WrestleMania. Guys, there are only a handful of men in history with more wins than Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. 3 of those men are The Undertaker, John Cena, and the Game Triple H.
Pressure? What pressure? It's only the main event of WrestleMania. But this is a road Roman Reigns has taken many times before.
This man has a locker at the main event of WrestleMania. This is where Roman Reigns lives.
A lot of questions this week about who would carry the Ulafala to the ring. Paul Heyman would normally do that. Tonight, Roman Reigns come to the ring with the Ulafala on his neck himself. And for the first time in many, many years, Roman Reigns heads into battle alone.
The Ulafala symbolizes the head of the family. And when you talk about Roman Reigns' family, you're talking about one of the most successful and powerful families in the history of wrestling. Tens of thousands of ones to the sky here in Las Vegas.
The Anoa'i family dominance continuing here at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns in a triple threat match for pride and glory. Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is in the main event of WrestleMania.
It has to be a surreal moment for CM Punk.
Accompanied to the ring by WWE Hall of Famer, the Wise Man, Paul Heyman, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds,
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins look thoroughly disgusted over the fact that Paul Heyman walked down to the ring with the Second City Saint. It is CM Punk's first Wrestlemania match in 12 years. Remember, he missed last year's Wrestlemania with a torn triceps, and this year he goes into triple threat action with Reigns and Rollins, two men that he cannot stand. Triple threat rules. The first man to gain pinfall or submission will win this match. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. He's won championships, he's made friends, he's made enemies. Tonight is CM Punk's night. Tonight is CM Punk's main event.
Well, pressure has always been CM Punk's playground. The fire has always been burning, and his only addiction is wrestling.
It's a clash of the Titans here at Wrestlemania. The original tribal chief, the visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match.
Punk has waited a long time for this, to main event the show of shows. And to make things better, he gets a chance to take down the two men who have been standing in his way since his return.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins think they run WWE, that this is their world that Punk has stepped into. But they've got plenty of history to work out between themselves too. This is going to be one for the ages.
CM Punk, who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman, when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone has profited from their association with the Wise Man.
And you could argue that the greatest benefactor was the 1,316-day reign of the Tribal Chief.
But look at everything Roman did for Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman's career. Riding the gravy train of Roman Reigns, and now to turn his back on him for tonight. Does having Paul Heyman back in his corner even the scales here for CM Punk? Does having the Wise Man strategies and support give him an edge over Rollins and Reigns?
Sure, if you trust Paul Heyman to have your best interests in mind, then yes, he is a huge asset in this kind of match. But remember, Heyman is doing this as a favor for Punk. As far as we know, his allegiance still lies with Reigns.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. In CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of
Point for the cover. And a kick out.
Don't know how he can't get more than a 1 count at this point.
Showing no signs of defense here, guys. Boom! He goes for the cover. He just broke up the pin in the nick of time.
Up and...
Oh, knee right to the spine. And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off, right into the cover. Elevates his shoulder ahead of the count.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
He gets into the ring. Got him in his grasp. Clothesline!
What an axe handle.
Punk now locks in that double underhook, hoisted up, and backbreaker.
And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk, and both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business, and he can't wait to be the man to take them both out of it.
Seth Rollins' chances are whittling down.
Rollins has no answer for Punk's well-aimed attacks.
He gets back into the ring.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Set him up, Russian leg sweep.
And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him.
Hooked up. This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when three men made their way down the stairs to remake this company in their image and the man that opened the back door for them.
A search for supremacy. The man that walks out of here is the champion of a generation.
Oh, kendo stick.
Got him right where he wants him.
A kick out before the referee can get to one.
I think he's still just getting warmed up. Oh, Mongolian chop.
Get this back into the ring now. And that was some vicious DDT we just saw.
Oh, a declarative, decisive shot.
DDT. Spin kick to the midsection. Piercing chop. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk is determined right now.
And that was a hell of a DDT there.
Punk formulating a move.
Powerbomb position.
Simple but effective technique to get out of there.
Not looking good. In this position.
Face first impact. Cut off with a savage clothesline. I see a cut on Punk after that exchange.
Ouch. What a punch. Oh, my goodness. What a double hit. Oh, low blow. Basement drop kick. And now
We're going to end this once and for all.
the ref not even getting to one.
What's it going to take to put this match away?
And that was more than enough to bust him wide open.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
From the top, misses big time.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Lariat.
And Punk finding himself on the wrong side of another exchange. It's been coming to Punk from all angles tonight. Reigns with a Superman punch.
Roman with his opponent down. We know what he's aiming for here. That spells doom for Rollins. And shifting over for the cover. Struck with a calf kick.
Going up to the turnbuckle here.
From the top, crash landing. Sheesh, that's going to leave a mark.
Punk avoids the attack.
And now he gets back into the ring.
Roman Reigns just battering his opponent in the corner. Down they go.
Caught in a bad spot. Power slam. Roman for the win. A kick out at two.
Just barely keeping this match going. Keeping the fight inside them going.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle. Reigns back out again. I don't know what they're looking for here.
Grabbing it, launching. Crossbody from the top.
Spin kick to the midsection. And his core might be a bigger target now. Seth is being overwhelmed.
Rollins being subjected to a beatdown.
Legs caught. Spine buster.
Roman, spear, spear.
No coming back from Reigns after that. What? You've got to be kidding me.
Just barely more than one. What on earth are we we witnessing?
Roman has been denied. This is not something we're used to seeing, and by the looks of things, neither is Reigns. And that canceled out Reigns' offense.
Whoa, just floating through the air. Face first.
Setting up. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my...
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. He gets back into the ring. Boom! Step ahead there. And now Punk. Kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang! Spear! Stomp! Everybody down!
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to betray?
You're missing the point, Cole. The visionary Seth freaking Rollins has once again pulled the ace. Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Nails the GTS. That could end Rollins right now.
Back in the ring.
Roman.
Spear by Reigns.
Will Reigns close this out?
And a kick out. What on earth?
How do you even do that? Kicking out at one after a move like that?
Reigns now realizing that he's facing it. Even Seth is down for the count.
What a win for Roman Reigns. His pure power game was more than Punk or Seth could handle.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns!
What a display of control and dominance from Roman Reigns in this triple threat. The WWE still belongs to the OTC.
Yeah, for the moment. Once Punk and Rollins are done tending to their wounds, we'll see what happens next. This spectacular WrestleMania match is over, but the dust hasn't fully settled on this dispute.
That's true, but the moment undeniably belongs to Roman Reigns.
Thanks for watching. Please hit like, hit subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you never miss a video.